Because, and women use it to insult men. And women, you need to stop it in the name of, stop it. They used to insult men. Yes. 2 minutes man, 1 minute, 10 seconds man. Exactly. You think it's easy?
Now, normal sex in a, let's take a 25, 27-year-old young man, full-bodied, his body still complete, very charged. He can do like 5 to 10. Sometimes if it's like, if it's the horse type, he can do like 15.
Or if he's unemployed.
Yes, yes. You not get work. Yes, that's the only thing he thinks.
Our Ministry of Employment. I'm telling you.
Now, so I said that to say, before I explain the meaning of premature ejaculation. So premature ejaculation is when a man releases too fast, gets to orgasm and discharges too fast for his wife to enjoy sex. So there are 3 categories. Some are mild, others are moderate, and some are severe. The mild one, between 30 seconds to 60 seconds, the man don't discharge, come out. The moderate, that's the mild. The moderate one, around less than 30 seconds. 30 seconds or less than that. And then the very severe one, less than 10 seconds. Wow. As a matter of fact, in the very severe one, before the man can even enter Jack Robinson, he don't vomit. Wow.
Because sex is important.
Yes.
People make sex look as if it's not important, but it's an important part of marriage and an important part of life.
Part and parcel of God's design for mankind.
In fact, none of us will behave sex.
Yes.
All right. Yes. None of us will behave sex. So even your most spiritual father, spiritual mother, if they have children,
they've been doing
sex. Because many Christians are
in between praying.
Yeah, in between praying, they have time for it. Because many Christians are somehow we should not talk about sex. Yes. There are even places I go to see they can't talk about sex on the altar. They have to calm down. You know, all those weird things. But we're here to balance all those things out. Sex is wholesome, is beautiful, and God created it, and everything God makes is good and perfect. That's what the Bible says. Every good and perfect gift, James 1:17, every good and perfect gift comes from God. Yes. So, hey, so today we have our special in-house consultant, Dr. Chris Williams in the house.
Thank you.
Thank you. And don't forget, we said that anybody that subscribes will get his book. He has a book titled Towards Sexual Satisfaction. He's a medical doctor for many years, wide experience. All right, we have given out 100 copies of this book. So just subscribe, then send us a message and everything, and we would send you this book. All right, Doc, what are we talking about today?
Yeah, we're talking about impotence. Otherwise called erectile dysfunction. And then we'll talk on premature ejaculation.
Premature
ejaculation. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation. So what is erectile dysfunction?
Yes, it is inability to achieve and or sustain an erection adequate enough for normal sex. I'll say
so there's an erection that's not adequate?
Yes. Wow. So there's an erection that is just standing as if it's not standing.
Like half current.
Like half current, okay, and all that. So it's either the person is not able to achieve it, or he achieves it, and in the middle of the game, the thing just goes flaccid. So that's what is called impotence.
Define it again.
Okay.
Define it again.
Inability to achieve and or sustain an erection strong and adequate enough for normal sex.
Wow. Okay.
So that's a erectile dysfunction. Now, what are the causes? Age, low testosterone, age, low testosterone, like we said in a previous edition. When people are growing old, their testosterone levels are going down, okay, and it gets to some point, especially for people who have abused their bodies through not eating right, not exercising right, not living right, too much stress, their testosterone has really dropped. So when you
having to do with this?
Oh yes. Yes, I'll get to alcohol. As a matter of fact, before I get to, I continue on the causes, I want to explain how erection takes place. Good. 4 things happen for erection to take place. So a man sees a woman, there's a stimulation in the brain, level 1. The stimulation in the brain causes there to be release sex hormones in the blood. Level 2. Now, level 3, the sex hormones cause blood to flush into the penis. The penis is like a sponge. You know, when we're little, I don't know what they used to bath babies now, but when we're little, we used to have these sponges that we used to bath babies, okay? Like foams, actually. Yes. If you put it in front of a fan will blow it off. But if you throw it in water and it has soaked water, no fan can blow it. It becomes turgid. Yes. So your penis is actually a bundle of blood vessels. We call them sinus cavernosum. I think that's what we call it. Okay. Okay, so when there's stimulation and there's hormone released in the blood rushes into the penis. And then also that same thing causes nerves around the penis and within it to become sensitized. So 4 levels. A stimulation in the brain, stimulation in the blood, stimulation in the penis, and then the nerve ending stimulated. Now, if there's an obstruction at any of these points, it can lead to erectile dysfunction. For some people's erectile dysfunction is they have inadequate brain stimulation. Some people is inadequate release of hormones inside their blood. Some people is because the blood cannot flush into their penis because the penis, the vessels, the arteries taking blood to the penis has been blocked because of cholesterol. The same exact thing that causes hypertension. That how that the blood vessels are blocked because of cholesterol buildup is what causes impotence. As a matter of fact, when people have erectile dysfunction and it is established that it is because of blocked flow of blood to the penis, a medicine will warn the person because that may be a sign of an impending cardiac arrest. Yes. Okay, so that's that. So that's what happens. Now go back to the causes. We said age, low testosterone, and then also if somebody too much stress. We said in an earlier episode about stress. Stress too much. So if somebody is just overworked, they're just overdrawn, it can lead to erectile dysfunction. What other things can lead to erectile dysfunction? If somebody has issues with their relationship with their wife, it can lead to they are not so this way this time around is psychological. You remember I said if something goes wrong at any of the level, so that first level where there's a brain stimulation, the person can't achieve it. So these are some of the things that cause erectile dysfunction. And then so sluffiness, not exercising well, overstress, not eating right, low testosterone, the person has not been moving like they should move, all this.
Yeah, because it's important for people to know there are many things that can cause it, because some people just, they might think my husband doesn't find me attractive. Some people think it's spiritual. Yes. Just
and then some women will say maybe it's because he's been sleeping outside, yes. Doesn't find me attractive any longer.
But that can be part of the psychological. Yes, so it's possible, but we're just saying it's not the only one. Yes. So don't just jump into that. I'm talking about married woman. I'm setting you free right now. I see you right now.
It's not the only one. Yes. Yes. So low thyroid hormone also. When somebody has low thyroid hormone, it can cause it. Wow.
And that thyroid, the glass carpenter that worked in our house, that they didn't have that thyroid. That thyroid.
The thyroid is a very powerful hormone in the body. It helps to coordinate several other hormones. Also, if it is low, there's problem. There's plenty of problem. So that's erectile dysfunction. Yes.
Okay. So, how do we deal with?
Okay. Why not let's talk about premature first, and then we will.
Okay. So let's talk about because this premature ejaculation one is a national problem, because women use it to insult men, and women you need to stop it in the name of stop it. They use to insult men. 2 minutes man, 1 minute, 10 seconds man. Exactly. You think it's easy?
Now, normal sex in let's take a 25, 27-year-old young man, full-bodied, his body still complete, very charged. it can do like 5 to 10. Sometimes if it's like if it's the horse type, it can do like 15.
Or if it's unemployed.
Yes,
You don't get work.
You don't get work. Yes, that's the only thing it takes.
Our Ministry of Employment. Take a look. I'm telling you.
Now, so I said that to say, before I explain the meaning of premature ejaculation. So premature ejaculation is when a man releases too fast, gets to orgasm and discharges too fast for his wife to enjoy sex. So there are 3 categories. Some are mild, others are moderate, and some are severe. The mild one, between 30 seconds to 60 seconds, the man don't discharge, come out. The moderate, that's the mild. The moderate one, around less than 30 seconds. 30 seconds or less than that. And then the very severe one, less than 10 seconds. Wow. As a matter of fact, in the very severe one, before the man can even enter Jack Robinson, he don't vomit.
Wow. We have to pray for this.
You know that kind of thing. Nothing pains a woman
even
like
the sperm
that.
cells are disappointed.
Yes, everybody
like
is disappointed. Now, because the man has discharged, this is why masturbation is fulfilling for some people. You take your penis and you are masturbating and you release and you're wondering what are people enjoying inside it. The mere act of discharging and releasing, whether inside a woman's vagina or not, satisfies a man to some extent.
Yeah.
But if a man sleeping with his wife discharges in 1 minute, 2 minutes, that woman has not even started the journey.
Yeah, she hasn't started the journey at all.
Because it will take a woman an average of 10, 15, 20 minutes to get up to. So that's premature ejaculation. Inability to hold or delay discharging before until the time when the woman would have had enough and when the woman would have reached orgasm. Now, so let's talk about what to do about them. I'll talk about premature ejaculation then, because inside it will say some things and then we'll say some other things. In dealing with premature ejaculation, number one, what are the causes? I didn't talk about the causes. What are the causes? Low testosterone also can play, and then psychological. And then some people not knowing the importance of satisfying his wife. He doesn't know. He goes into sex thinking only about himself. He does not know the gravity of disappointment it is to a woman that before the game starts, it has ended. So that is unskilled. He has not been taught well about these issues around sex. So it's a factor. Okay, so those are the things. And then also, I said psychological. If he has been abused before, if he has been battered before, or somebody has made him feel that he's not man enough and all those things, it can cause it. So he's going about psychological pain. Those are the few causes of it. What can be done? It's simple. Number one, understand your sexuality vis-a-vis the sexuality of your wife. The man and the woman are not the same. You, whether you on yourself, by yourself, you discharge. In fact, when you discharge, if you want is sleeping and you ejaculate, it's still somewhat fulfilling. Yes. That's why sleeping, you are not even the one masturbating yourself. It's still fulfilling. So you understand that the height for a man in sexual matters is ejaculation. Yes. Now, you understand that. Understand how it works for your wife. Your wife needs to be helped up. I like what somebody said. He said that getting to orgasm for a man is like just elevator, pam. And then, but for a woman, it's like climbing a mountain or using the stairs. Just go like this. It will take time. You need to understand. Understanding it, you can even pray about it. You can begin to ask God about it. You can begin to read about it, and then make up your mind. You will satisfy her, because when you are going into sex, While the woman is thinking, I want to satisfy my husband, the man should be thinking, I want to satisfy my wife. Okay, so understand her, understand yourself, and then understand the power of the clitoris. God is good.
I'm telling you, hallelujah.
God gets sense well. God is very wise. Sometimes I think about some of the things that God put inside us and say, I think God is a master designer.
Architect, master
designer. The clitoris is something else. Now, the clitoris is actually the woman's penis. Okay, so what happens is in the first 2 weeks or so of life, all babies have penis until the chromosomes of girls decide this one will be a girl, so the penis begins to shrivel and shrink. Now, the vestiges of that shrunken penis is what is called clitoris. Now, it will help you understand it. One of the greatest ways you can stimulate a man is to take their glans, that's the cap of the penis, and be stimulating it. There is no man who will not be stimulated. If somebody takes his glans and you start scrolling it or massaging it. So imagine that the clitoris is also the glans of the woman. Imagine. So if you are playing with it and massaging it, you take the woman up. You know, we said it's a staircase. In clitoral stimulation or clitoris stimulation, you can use it to take a woman about 75% of the way. This is very important. Some men, all they want to do is just enter. No, don't rush. Especially if it's your wife, you are not still in, lock your door well. If you want to put both, pull both. Let nobody disturb you. Yes, just you can even roll the table, put it and make sure it's secure well, and put a dog in front of that place, because you must make your wife fulfilled. Now, so you begin by all the things we have heard about foreplay. At some point, you now take your finger and place it on the clitoris. It's very important. This finger, from that point, should be on the clitoris till the sexual act finishes. You are massaging it. You are massaging it. Before you do it 3 or 4 times, you see the woman begin to answer. She begins to respond. What is she doing? She's climbing. You know, when we're going to Aladura at that time, there's a way you know when somebody is beginning to enter the spirit. So she's beginning to climb. You have not planned of entering at all. You are massaging gently. Don't let it pain her. You are massaging. 95% of women will start lubricating at that point. And then I say this. At some point, if you are really doing it well, you will hear enter. Come in, enter. Which is polite. You don't enter somebody's house. You don't enter somebody's house without invitation. Yes, you knock, then you wait. They say, come in. Then you enter glamorously. So on entering, you don't enter full drive. In your imagination, divide the penis into 3 parts. First, 1 minute or 2 minutes. This is why I say it's skill. I'm talking about the skill part of it now before that. Yes. First 2 minutes or so, be entering with only the first 1/3. And then the stroking is not about boom, 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 boom. It's not by force. It's by strategy. It's not by force. It's strategy, knowing what to do. You are stroking, and then when you stroke, don't stroke horizontal. She's lying down. You are atop. Don't stroke horizontal. Stroke diagonal. That's the word now. That she's here in such a way that your penis is brushing her clitoris. Very important. If you can even still do it, let your finger be doing it and then your penis be doing her own. Now, you do that for like 2 minutes, watching yourself. When you feel like you are climbing to release, you come out. Continue the clitoris stimulation for maybe another 1 minute. By this time, your body don't cool down, you don't calm down, and then you go on again. You do it again. Before you know it, you can do that up to like 5 times. 2 minutes times 5. 10 minutes don't reach. So by this time, this woman has really climbed. So when you know she's fully satisfied, you now do your normal 2-3 minutes to wrap it up, and it ends. So it's strategy. Okay, you won't believe this. Another thing I discovered, very simple but very phenomenally useful to deal with premature ejaculation, is use of condoms. Now, we have to help some people who think that, who associate condom with prostitution or whatever. It is not. It's not only prostitutes or harlots that use condom. Condom is used for several things, okay? Now, if you get condom, some people are say, what will I tell them when I go and buy condom? I say, you don't have to tell them anything. Take your wife, you and your wife, go to the stand and be picking and choose and even make fun so that they will know you didn't come to steal to buy it. Okay, you can do that. Now, buy 2 types. The spiked condom, you know, these boots that we used to play spikes, you know, they have like chuk things and all that. There are condoms that are spiked and there are condoms that are striped. You see lines around them. Buy those 2. When you are into this helps. Some people have done till they are tired, and then they have to quickly remove it and go home and drive home. So you wear the striped one, and then you wear on top of it the spiked one. I'll tell you in a moment why you are not buying plain condom. One of the reasons some couples can't use condoms is because their wives think they are not feeling their husband's flesh enough. That's why the people who design condoms design them to be spiked or serrated, be striped. Okay, so if you buy those 2, you have solved that problem. You wear the 2, and then you are doing. Some couples have done sometimes 30 minutes. Wow. Okay, so when you are tired, she's tired, everybody is tired, you remove it, and then you drive home your 3 minutes and all that. PK, if you wake up in the morning, the woman will prostrate to greet you. Yes, she will. Wow. She will. For a job excellently done last night. Wow. But if it's in 1 minute, the thing is over. She wake up in the morning, good morning. She would not feel. So that's what to do. Now, other things to do are also food. All the foods we talked about in a previous edition about that help sex also come in. Watermelon, cucumber, banana. Yes, we didn't talk about bitter cola. Bitter cola helps a whole lot. Okay, abroad they have a variety called go-to cola, but our own here is bitter cola. It helps. In fact, some of our native people have discovered that. That's why you see them, they eat a lot of bitter cola.
So if I don't see bitter cola, I can buy Coca-Cola. It's not the same cola.
No.
Okay, sorry, I thought.
If it is not Panadol, it can't be Panadol.
Okay.
No, don't buy. Okay. Leave that one. Bitter cola, it helps a lot. Okay, so all those other foods, and then the herbs like ginseng also help. But basically, this is how you handle.
So the issue with the condoms is to help reduce the man's sensitivity.
Yes.
Because he gets sensitive too quickly.
Yes. In fact, that is one of the causes in some people. Some people are just naturally too sensitive. If you do them like this, they will jump off. They will somersault. Some people, but there are some people who do that.
Yeah, they look like
what's the problem?
So we should avoid those people that don't move. Avoid them sexually. They wound you.
Exactly. So condom reduces the stimulation that the man is getting. So for that first time, the woman enjoys a whole lot, while your stimulation is not heightened. And then that last time when you remove it, Now, I must say this for people who are waiting on God for children. So, if a woman has 28 days of cycle, her first 9 days, 8 days, she can, that's if you remove like the first 3 days for menstruation, the rest 5 days or 6 days, she can't get pregnant. She's not in a pregnancy period.
Yes.
So you can use the condom at that point. So from day 10 to like day 14, do natural. That day you know you are not going to last too much.
Yes.
You can do your 5-7 minutes, whatever, and then so and all that. And then beyond it, from day like 16 till the end again, just go ahead and enjoy it.
But there are people that either react to the rubber, the condom idea, they're allergic to it somehow, or people that feel, I'm just still not, feeling it. The condom is not allowing us, feel my husband. Is there a way around it?
But that's why I talked about, for those people, I suggest you use the spiked ones and use, notice I said spiked and serrated, spiked and striped. Use the two. I would suggest that such people should try these two together, and then they'll
But
see.
largely, the man too should focus on clitoral stimulation.
Very important.
Beyond the penetration.
Yes. So clitoral stimulation will take a woman up 75% of the way, and then the vaginal penetration will conclude the rest 25%. So patience, self-control. There's no place where we don't need self-control. You know when it looks like that's for the man and you are climbing too much, you relax, come out, start doing all that things, doing all that things, doing all that. Maintain your hand on the clitoris. And then when your body has calmed down, you go again. That's what to do.
Okay. And definitely, we can never overemphasize a good relationship between husband and wife.
Yes.
That always has an impact.
Yes, something occurred to me. I said I will speak to it when you were introducing. Some people want to perform sex like they watch in pornography. Those things are fake.
Yeah.
Number one, look at this studio right now. Look at the number of persons here.
Yes.
Nobody in his normal senses can do sex, even if it is with your wife, in the presence of these people. And when they make those films, there are literally hundreds of people standing there. So in that wise, it's not normal. So number two, they are on drugs. Number three, the most important one, those things are cut and paste. Cut.
And
So yes, and they're acting, and then they make it look like 30 minutes straight. And people say, why can't I go like that? Or the woman say, can't you see that man will watch? Those things are not normal.
Yes, and these are the things people watch, and it now stimulates their mind and creates an expectation.
That is wrong.
That can never be met.
Yes, that is. So if you are married and you can sustain 15-20 minutes of sex with your spouse, you have done good. Enjoy it, quality. Make sure you are stimulating her clitoris. Even if she has had a circumcision, the vestiges of the clitoris is still there. Once your finger goes there, the clitoris, it's like a big nerve. When you are doing it, you see it. In fact, before you start doing it, it will be soft. Initially, when you start, it will be soft. After a time, it will be strong. Just like the penis of the man becomes strong. And then it's a wonderful experience.
Wow. Okay. So we've talked about, this is...
I have to go on a session of fasting after.
I'm telling you.
Because the things you have made me stop today. I'll use the anointing oil to wash my tongue.
Okay. We've talked about premarital ejaculation.
Yes.
Oh, the other thing we're talking about was...
erectile dysfunction.
Did you talk about how to solve it?
Yes. So how do you solve erectile dysfunction? Control your life first. Do a lot of exercising. I said earlier that high impact exercises. Mold some weight at the back of your house if you cannot go to a gym. Start lifting weights. Start jogging, not walking. Walking is good exercise, but it's not high impact enough. Okay, start jogging, sweat. You will see your testosterone will start coming up. Reduce stress. Okay, if there's a problem in the relationship, repair it. Very important. Go for counseling, go for psychotherapy, whatever therapies that you need. And then the foods we talked about, we talked about cucumber, we talked about banana, we talked about plantain, we talked about carrots, okay, and then a lot of vegetables, eat a lot of vegetables. And then there are different herbs. Now, in erectile dysfunction, it's important to know this. You remember we said one of the causes of erectile dysfunction can be blockade of the blood vessels that take blood to the penis. Now, one of the ways to remove all that cholesterol blocking it is taking a supplement. Somebody might need to write it down. L-arginine. L-arginine. A-R-G-I-N-I-N-E. L-arginine. Okay? Another, so L-arginine is a supplement that releases nitric oxide into our body. And nitric oxide has a way of cleansing all those cholesterol plaques. So if the blood vessels have been blocked before, by the time you are taking it for a long time, all those plaques blocking it, it will lyse them, it will remove them, and then the place will be free again. You can also buy nitric oxide supplements. They are on sale. Then there's another supplement called DHEA. The name is very dangerous. I will not bother to call the name. Okay, dihydroepiandrosterone, very dangerous name. DHEA, buy it. It is a precursor for testosterone. When you are taking it, it's a raw material for forming testosterone inside the body.